Shalom. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Wakah, Kodash, Babylon to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners that don't like us, but they are us. Shalom. Right now, this is just another lesson going to just a prayer going to the supplications of that we need to be crying unto the Lord, but I'm gonna just grab three precepts. I mean, not three precepts, but I'm gonna just go into three chapters in Psalms, going to David's supplications he was crying to unto the Lord. Same thing we need to be doing, all right? Because we gotta constantly cry unto the Lord. Before I grab the precepts, though, I want to get the definition real quick of supplications, just for all the newcomers. I'm just get it out the etymology. You can also go and get it out the interlinear also, All right, now, supplications. Supplications in the etymology. It says, supplications. Oh, man. Shalak, give me a minute. Shalak, I don't know. Police coming down, riding around, looking and scoping me. I don't know. Shalak, they gone though. But basically, etymology online. What I was saying at first. Oh, you can get it on the interlinear also. All right. In the blue letter, just for all the newcomers if you don't know. But I'm just get out the etymology online. But supplications. It says earnest request, entry plea, humble request, a public prayer. All right, now, with you paying attention, if you're going along with me, when they say public prayer, our prayer is going publicly to the heavens. All right, the angels hear us praying to the Lord, hearing our supplications, and they send it back up to Him. And Thanksgiving Day. All right, when they say Thanksgiving Day, if you look into the sense, we give Thanksgiving to the Lord all day, every day, 25/8. That's what you're supposed to be doing in this council. And so on, so on. You see, it says to beg humbly. You get the point. A plea. So basically, in other words, a supplication is a humble request to the Lord. All right, humbly ask Him to save you or whatever the case may be. Request. Let me stop talking. It's a lot. It's lucky about that, y'all. Outdoors and dust and shit. All right, now. I'm going to be in Psalms 28. We'll start off in there. And I'm going to be in the Good News translation, though. All right, so remember, this is King David crying to the Lord. Same spirit we need to be in. All right, Psalms 28 and verse 1 in the Good News translation. O Lord, my defender, I call to you. Listen to my cry. If you don't answer me, I will be among those who go down to the world of the dead. And that's basically the ones that's here marked for death because they don't want to listen. They don't want to hearken to the Lord. And that's basically Israel, the ones that was given the instructions on what to do and what not to do. Slock him, nose keep running. Y'all already know what just happened. In verse 2. Hear me when I cry to you for help. When I lift up my hands towards your holy temple. Same thing we need to be doing. Because we don't want to be mocked left for dead out here, especially when that rice grain getting forced. That's the main thing we need to be crying to the Lord about, not to let us give into. That rice grain, that thing they're going to try to make us get inside our hand, our forehead in Revelation 13. Revelation 13:16. Verse 3. Do not condemn me with the wicked, with those who do evil, those whose words are friendly, but who have hatred in their heart. We got to cry to the Lord, plead to Him, ask Him to hear us out. Hear our humble request, hear our supplication on not to be forsaken, not to not to be going to the following the wicked and what they do, be in their mindset. Verse 4. Punish them for what they have done, for the evil they have committed. Punish them for all their deeds. Give them what they deserve. That's what we gotta be crying to the Lord for, all the wicked, all the heathens that's going against the Lord. Even though they were designed to go against the Lord, but hey, they gonna get it still too. And all the Israelites that wasn't designed but still want to go off. Get their ass what they deserve too. We gotta continue to cry and plead to the Lord because we want to go the fuck home, right? So we gotta continue to cry to the Lord. Let them know, hey, look, destroy their asses, help us and destroy them. Because they don't want to listen. We're doing the best we can to listen. They don't want to. All right, now I'm about to go to Psalms 55. Let me start at verse 1 in the Good News Translation. Hear my prayer. You know, that's a supplication also. Oh, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, don't turn away from my plea. It's King David, you know, he's speaking, but at the same time, just us in the spirit, we need to be the same way. Pleading, crying to the Lord, praying. Listen to me and answer me. I am worn out of my warriors. I am terrified by the threats of my enemies, crushed by the oppression of the wicked. They bring trouble on me. They are angry with me and hate me. They hate our asses too, because why? All we want to do is sincerely follow the Lord to our best ability at the end of the day. We ain't with this bullshit here in this world, but hey, all our enemies is. And at the same time, we ain't terrified of them. We terrified of the fact that the Lord about to put the spirit on them to punish everybody that don't want to listen. We don't want to. Basically, we terrified of the Lord's wrath. Because you got to remember, Esau is Salaki ain't trying to change the subject, but Esau is the Lord's whooping stick, basically. The way of him showing his wrath on a low level at that. So if you don't want to catch the Lord's wrath, man, you better cry to him and ask him to save you from his wrath. And that's basically what's going on right here with King David. He basically saying right here in 3, I'm terrified by the threats of my enemies, crushed by the oppression of the wicked. Basically the Lord's wrath. They bring trouble on me, they are angry with me, and hate me. I am terrified, and the terrors of death crush me. I'm gripped by the fear of trembling, and I'm overcome with horror. And we gotta be honest with ourselves. Deep down inside, we is a little terrified because we don't know what the Lord will have in store for us at the end of the day. We praying and hoping that He gonna give us that salvation. You know, but at the same time, we don't know what we've done in our past and what had happened to us. I mean, Salak, not what happened to us, but what's going to happen to us at the end all be all at the end of the day. That's why we gotta continue to cry and ask Him to forgive us and save us, and yeah, basically forgive us from our past, present, and future. Cry for a need, man. Ask for a humble request from the Lord to save you from all your troubles and what you had done towards Him at the end of the day, against Him. Let me keep reading though. Verse 6. I wish I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and find rest. I will fly far away and make a home in a desert. I will hurry and find myself a shelter from the raging wind and the storm. Because we know deep down inside, we don't want to keep going off. We don't want to be around this wicked shit. We're tired of living in this fucked up ass society. We just want to get away from it. And the Lord see that. He just want to hear us crying to Him and ask Him to save us from all this stuff. And that's what King David was doing. As I always say, King David was a king ruling over Israel. We ain't ruling shit right now. And we need to be crying to the Lord because we ain't nowhere near greater than Him. Now, I'm about to go to Psalms 119. I'm going to close out in there. Psalms 119 in the Good News Translation. I'm going to start at verse 170. Listen to my prayer. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to start at verse 169 in the Good News. Let me cry for help. Let my cry for help reach you, Lord. Give me understanding as you have promised. Listen to my prayer and save me according to your promise. I will always praise you because you teach me your laws. I will sing about your I will sing about your law because your commandments are just. You gotta keep in mind everything He commands us to do from the laws and His commandments. And one of His main commandments was, don't take that mark. You know, don't take that rice grain. And follow after His Son. And if you sincerely fear the Lord, follow after His Son, everything else gonna fall in place. I'm trying to tell you. Let me keep reading though. I'm gonna read 172 again. I will sing about your laws because your commandments are just. Always be ready to help me because I follow your commandments. How I long for your saving help, O Lord. I find happiness in your law. Give me life so that I may praise you. May your instructions help me. I wander about like a lost sheep, so come and look for me, your servant, because I have not neglected your laws. And deep down inside, we ain't neglected them, the ones that's sincere. We doing the best we can to our best ability. Because we know deep down, we already know Esau done rigged everything. So we gonna go off. That's why the Lord sent his son, Yahweh Shai, to die for us, so we can have faith in him, that he gonna help us for those laws that we couldn't fulfill. He was the ultimate law at the end of the day, that we don't have to really fulfill every last law. If y'all get what I'm saying through the spirit, Salaki, if I'm saying in other words. But basically, long story short, we still gotta obey the law to our best ability, but at the end of the day, we ain't gonna be able to fulfill all the laws. That's why Yahweh Shai died for us. That's why we gotta have faith, gotta cry unto the Lord that he saved us from all this bullshit at the end of the day. We had to cry to Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. Alright, day in, day out. And that's basically it for real, man. You gotta cry. Ask the Lord to hear your supplications. King David did it, so we need to be doing the same thing. Continuing praying day in, day out, 25-8. That's basically it for real, you know. Because we got asked to be saved from this, man. You know that rice grain here at the end of the day. It's coming. Next thing you know, everybody gonna be folding. People unexpectedly gonna fold and take that shit. And be like, damn. At the end of the day, Lord made them do it. Because the Lord ain't want them to get that first draft pick. You gotta cry to, yeah, that's another thing you need to cry to ask the Lord to hear you out for. Ask him to help you get saved at first. That's the Salaki. I don't keep repeating myself, but that's the whole point, man. Ask the Lord to save you from all these troubles that's about to come. Every last fucking trouble that's about to come. Salaki for the harsh language, so for whoever that's sensitive for that, but you know what I'm saying. That's it. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakar, Kodash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole fool that which are the remnant of the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners that don't like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. Crying to the Lord, y'all. Ask him to hear y'all out.